And welcome back to the baseline. And today, guys, we are officially done with the regular season of the 2025 season. The playoffs start on Tuesday. And, well, let's start talking about what has happened. So, a great game. Game 162, there's a bunch of games that were being watched. Obviously, the Blue Jays versus the Rays and Yankees versus the Orioles. Both teams have won their respective games, which means the Toronto Blue Jays are the AL East winner, which is insane to think about, especially since they've struggled towards the end. New York came back and they started to play really, very well. But the Blue Jays ended up winning because of the tiebreaker. They won the season, the series season. So they are now in first place. And the Yankees were now, I believe they're actually the 4th seed. And they'll take on the Red Sox on Tuesday at Yankee Stadium. The other games that had to be watched were the Red Sox, Detroit, and Cleveland versus the Rangers. Detroit ended up losing to the Red Sox. And two things happened there. The Red Sox clinched the 5th seed. And the Guardians clinched the AL Central with the Tigers' loss, even though they lost. So now they'll face each other, Detroit versus the Cleveland Guardians. And then the last thing that needed to be watched was the third wild card spot and the NL. If the Mets lost, Cincinnati was going to go in. Cincinnati, if the Mets actually won, they would have won. And the Cincinnati Reds lost, they would have won because Cincinnati holds the tiebreaker for that. Mets ended up losing very, very badly. They lost 4-0 to Miami. They did not score whatsoever. I don't know what's going on with the Mets. I'll get to that in a minute. But let's talk about the stage is now set for Tuesday. We have, like I mentioned, Cleveland versus Detroit. Now, this is going to be interesting because Game 1, Terrence Skubal is going to pitch. That might be a little bit hard for Cleveland. But after that rotation for the Tigers is awful. There's nothing. They've been struggling all season long. They really don't have a good guy to foul Terrence Skubal. I mean, the bullpen is great, the hitting is great, the starting rotation is just dead awful. So we don't know what is going to happen and what will show up in Detroit. I have to say maybe Cleveland will win this just because they've dominated the Tigers the last 2 times they played each other. I think they swept them once and then won 2 out of 3. The Guardians are a great team, and I actually think the majority of it is because of Jose Ramirez. Had 44 stolen bases. He got that on Sunday or yesterday. Stole a couple bags. He hits 30 home runs. Now, you want to talk about the MVP? Judge and Cal Riley are going to be 1 and 2. Jose Ramirez has got to be number 3. He has to be. Without him in that lineup, I don't think the Cleveland Guardians do or get to where they are without him. They don't. He is such an underrated player that he plays the game well. He hits for power, hits for contact. He feels really great. He still shows speed. He's an all 5-tool player. And Cleveland doesn't do what they do this year without him, which was a couple months ago. They were 15 games back. They won the division. I think they were, 4th place, 3rd place? And they climbed all the way up. They took the advantage that they needed to. So Cleveland, I think, is going to be very, very hard in this first round against Detroit. They have shown a lot of power. They've shown a lot of fight in this last couple of weeks, this last couple of months, even. They're going to be a team to watch out for. I think they are playing the underdog. They're going to show people, hey, don't count us out. We're going to be here. We might not have an all-around team. We don't have Class A. We don't have Shane Bieber. We don't have a dominant ace. But we do have the pieces that will get it done. And I think that's what they're going to show. Especially here in the first round. They're not scared of Detroit. And they let Detroit know that this last couple of months, these last couple of weeks, the last time they faced them, I think they actually are going to win their wild card series, and they'll end up facing the Seattle Mariners. Second series that we're looking at, the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. This one's going to be a toss-up for me because both teams have gotten hot at the right time. The Red Sox, I'm not going to lie, I did not think they would make it with the fall of Roman Anthony. Just because Roman Anthony was there, he was getting on base. It seemed like if he was going, the lineup was going, everything was connected, everything was well. He ended up getting hurt, and then they started struggling. The lineup was just not all there, and then it got hot again. They had a walk-off on Saturday against Detroit. They clinched postseason berth. They, beat them again on Sunday. They've been really well. And that starting pitching and the bullpen is going to be in their favor. Because Garrett Crochet is going to pitch game 1. I like Bello as maybe a game 2 starter. Maybe you do Giolito game 3. But he's up and down. I don't know if you really want to risk it, especially in that short game series. They had the lead in the 9th. Looking out because Aroldis Chapman has been on fire this year. He's just like, I you don't think he's 37 years old the way he's pitching this year. So they'll have that. I know Bregman's going to help this team. They're going to try to get, he's going to try to help this young core. Duran is really good. Story's been really well. The Japanese player, I'm blanking on his name. I don't know why. He's been actually really great against righties. So the Yankees rotation is kind of full of righties besides, Fried, and Rodon. And so I guess not too much, but, they do game 3 and they throw a righty in there. He's doing very well against righties. But, the Boston, it's everyone counting them out. I had them winning the AL East. I was wrong. But they are, Alex Cora just has put the pieces together. They really haven't fallen down with injuries, except for Casas. He got really hurt, so he won't be back until next year. But after that, the pieces start rolling back together. And that's what you want to see out of a ball club, especially this late and entering the postseason. The Red Sox are just all-rounded, great. They don't give up. They fight. They come back. And I think this is the series they wanted. Regardless if it was the Yankees, regardless if it was the Blue Jays. They wanted this series because it's a 3-game series. I could have Garrett Crochet game 1. Giolito, Bello, and then have them rest, and then they could be ready for the division series against Toronto. This is the series they want. I wouldn't be surprised if they win. But what does that mean for the Yankees side is, the Yankees are hot as well. The bullpen, which has been a question mark, has been doing good. Duvall has been pitching lights out. Bednard is doing really well. Trent Grisham's playing every day, which I think you need him to. Bellinger's playing well. Ben Rice is on a hot streak. Judge is back to his old ways. Stanton, still hit or miss, but it seems when the postseason comes by, he, does very well. Look at last year. Jazz, you have to see about him. I mean, he did pitch hit on Sunday, but they are saying that he's still cramping up. So that might be a downfall. Again, you'll have to see on Tuesday if he'll be ready. I think he will convince Boone to put him on. The only problem I have is if and when they put Devin Williams in, because he's been up and down. They might not put him in. They might put him like maybe 5th, 6th inning, and then if they have the lead, 7, 8, 9 will be Duvall, Weaver, Bednar, which those 3 guys have been good. Weaver has his ups and downs, but he pitched great yesterday on Sunday. And then you're going to have, if you get to a game 3, who is going to be that third starter? Because I think Tuesday we're going to have a great pitching matchup between Crochet and Fried. If you get the Carlos Rodon that has been pitching, he's going to help out as well. He's been phenomenal as of late. I don't know who will go game 3. Maybe Schiller? Where have we been pronounced his name? Maybe he'll. Yeah, I don't know. That's the hard part. It's not like Garrett Cole's here and you can go Cole, Fried, Rodon. It's hard. And the bullpen is still a question mark because which bullpen is going to show up? Is it going to be the dominant bullpen we've seen it these last couple weeks? Or is it going to be the struggling bullpen? I mean, yes, regular season, they aren't pinching in New York. But now it's a different scenario in New York. You are now expected to win. Can these guys handle it? That's my thing with the New York Yankees. Also, Aaron Judge. For whatever reason, I don't know why Judge is just not good in the playoffs. I don't know why. Hopefully he'll turn it around. I like Judge. I am a fan of Judge. I just need to know now what Judge are we gonna get. The one that's gonna hit the 53 home runs? Or the one that we've seen in every playoffs? For whatever reason, just swings at everything. I hope it's not that Judge. And I hope that it's the one we've been seeing. Because once we have him, you also have Bellinger, and you have Stanton. And those guys continue to do what they've been doing these last couple weeks. That 3, 4, 5 is dangerous. Even if they play Ben Rice and he bats second, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the most dangerous lineup right there. That's what you need right now for the Yankees to continue. This one's going to be a toss-up. I mean, we know the Red Sox beat the Yankees in the season series 9-4. You know what? I do have to pick. I might have to pick Boston. I think it will go 3 games. Not like with Detroit and Cleveland. I think that one will go 2. Sadly. And then I think we're going to get a very decent division series with Toronto and Boston. I think Boston just has the slight edge. I think the bullpen is going to help them out. So let's go to the NL side where we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Doesn't that sound weird? The Dodgers are the 3rd best team in the National League behind the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Think about that. Milwaukee and Philly have a better record than the Los Angeles Dodgers, who have Mookie Betts, Ohtani, Freeman, Glasnow, Snell, Sasaki, Yamamoto. Doesn't that sound weird to do? It does. Like if it feels weird to say after this team being a whole juggernaut for years. I know they say, oh, well, the West runs through the Dodgers. You won the division, what, 3, 4 games? It's not really. I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. Like, you're not. I don't feel like they're dominant. Or maybe this was just down here. But you know what? We're with on the Dodgers bandwagon. Look, I think the things that they've done, and especially the wild card roster, you left Clayton Kershaw off, who announced his retirement, and he's not on the National League wild card roster. Why? Because maybe game one, they're going to have Ohtani, who's been phenomenal as a pitcher. I would have Ohtani go 5 innings, put Kershaw 6, 7, 8, 9. But now what's being told is that Sasaki's going to come out. Well, this guy's been hurt since, May, June? And when he was hurt, or when he was healthy, his control was all over the place. He doesn't have command. And people are saying, oh, he looks good now. He looks good. Right. He's only pitching 1 inning at a time. I would have had Kershaw in there. And that way he could give me more than 1 inning. I don't trust Sasaki. I don't. He's pitching 1 inning at a time. Hey, that's great. You're another reliever. And I don't trust Blake Tryon. I don't trust Travis Scott to save my life. I don't trust the Dodgers bullpen. Now, I was watching the MLB Network. Shout out to them. They're saying they might use Glasnow with the bullpen. Why? Who else are you guys start if the game goes to game 3? It's gotta be Ohtani, Snell, Glasnow. No offense to that other pitcher, the young kid. I mean, maybe that's what their plan is, but I don't see it. You have to have Ohtani, Snell, and if they get to a game 3, Glasnow. That's how I would do it. And then your top of the order. That's gonna be great. Ohtani, Freeman, Betts. You do also have Paez. You have Tasker, who's actually now on a roll. You have these guys that can hit. But we've seen it a lot. The Yamamoto went 8.8 in the 3rd innings for a no-hitter. He was 1 out away. And then they got walked off. Ohtani had like 5 no-hit innings. And what happened? The bullpen blew it off. They had a game against Arizona. They were winning. The bullpen blew it off. There's a lot of scenarios where the bullpen gives up the lead and the game. That's what I'm scared about. I don't trust that bullpen. Do I think they will win the wild card? Yeah, maybe. Because they're facing the Reds. And no offense to the Reds. The Reds are... Right now, they've been a well-organized team. They have a great manager, a Hall of Fame manager, and Terry Francona. They have great pitching, Hunter Green, Lorado. They've both been really good. De La Cruz is coming back to form. Andujar's been phenomenal since he's joined the Reds. Brian Hayes is, he's okay, but he will get on the clutch moment. They might. If the Reds can get to the Dodgers bullpen and get the lead, they might be set. Yeah, they don't have like a top guy you're going to circle and be like, hey, watch out for this. But they are dangerous. They controlled their own destiny. The last, 2 weeks of the season? They proved that they want the playoffs. No matter who it is, they wanted it. And they're going to keep fighting. That's what I like. So, I'm going to go on and maybe say the Dodgers. But I would not be surprised if the Reds do win. So I will say the Dodgers will win this series. And they'll face Philly, which that will be a good division series. Because there was a good series a couple weeks ago. The Phillies just took 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers. That's gonna be a good series. So I'm gonna say Dodgers will win. But like I also said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Cincinnati Reds end up advancing. The next series we're going to talk about, this one was hard. The Padres versus the Cubs. Both teams are phenomenal. I think hitting on both ends is kind of the same. They each got those 3-4 guys that are going to hit you. Pitching is from both sides. Same thing with the bullpen, but the Padres have I still say the best bullpen in all of baseball. And if you look at it, these guys, Mason Miller and Suarez, you get the lead. You could kiss your season goodbye. Because both of them are phenomenal. Especially Mason Miller. Just been phenomenal. He's been used, I think, 13 times in the 8th inning out of his 22 appearances with the San Diego Padres. I think now Schultz has to say, hey, look, we have the lead in the 6th inning, or we have the lead in the 6th inning. Hey, Mason, can you give me 2 innings? Can you give me a 6 and 7? Or can you put me in the 7th or 7th, 8th, whatever it is? Because you have to throw everything you have in this wild card series. And that's going to be their biggest flaw. I mean, Dylan Cease, Michael King, Pivetta. I probably do trust those guys, Pavetta, more than I trust both Cease and King, just because Cease he had an okay year. King's been just hurt a lot. I mean, compared to, I don't know, who would Chicago throw? Imanaga, Tyone, and Boyd? Because um the rookie got hurt, and if they advance, he might show up in the division series. But I think because of that, I think the Padres are better. Yes, I do like Swanson. He's been doing well. Tucker has been playing well. Pre-Crow Armstrong is just on fire. Like, he's coming in on the clutch as well. I'm gonna have to say San Diego. I like that. Tatis is on the top of my order. Why? Because all around player. Hits for power, hits for average. He runs the bases. He's been great in the outfield. Machado's back to Machado form. Jackson Mario has been great. Gavin Sheet's been great for them. I mean, they don't give up either. They haven't given up at all as well. And that's what makes them dangerous. Because, like I said, they have the lead. You go into that bullpen, lights out. Lights out for the bullpen. And, well, the Cubs, I mean, their bullpen, it's So, but Craig Counsell's going to push the buttons as well to advance. That's going to be I wouldn't say it's going to be a well-organized managing team. Like a series, sorry. Well-organized manage. It's going to come down to the managers pushing the right buttons. Both of them have. They have. 100%. But I think the Padres have a slight advantage over the Chicago Cubs. So I think the Padres will win this game. I can see it also going 2 games. And they're going to face the Milwaukee Brewers. So those are my winners. Cleveland over Detroit. I think Boston over the Yankees. Dodgers over Cincinnati. And San Diego over the Chicago Cubs. Playoffs start tomorrow, guys. I am happy. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. It's going to be a really, really fun wild card round. And also a little update, because the division will be longer, and also the division series will start on Saturday. I'm going to do a division series preview on Friday, and I think after each division series, I might do a recap on that, and instead of doing my every Monday, we'll go back to after the playoffs end. We'll go back to a Monday, but just because, like I said, once the division series starts, it's going to be a little bit longer. Same thing with the championship series and obviously the World Series. We'll just post once those series ends. I think that might be an idea. Let me know what you guys think, if you think that's a good idea. Also, let me know who you guys think is going to win. What you guys update on this wild card? series starting tomorrow. Who do you have winning? What is your hot take? Let me know. And also don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like, and we will see you all in the next one.